Yeah. How was your day today?
Yeah, a very normal day because
Oh,
I said that yesterday I'm gonna have an interview,
yeah.
but I
How did
didn't
your yeah?
go. I didn't go. You know
Oh,
why? Because it
you got
canceled.
scared?
I didn't go. It canceled
Oh,
because of today is a ghost
the
festival.
the
They have
ghost
one day
festival
off.
day. Ah, the
Yeah,
ghost
maybe
festivals.
maybe the children are not allowed to go outside,
Ah,
so
okay. So
to have
they didn't. So did they reschedule the interview for a
yeah
different day?
tomorrow afternoon. Yeah.
Ah, so tomorrow. So you had one extra day to prepare.
I don't need to prepare, I think. I don't know what's the process of their interview. I
Ah,
just
okay.
just
You
be
can
nature.
you can mentally prepare.
Yeah, actually I didn't prepare. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't I think there is no need to prepare because
so you're
I
not
don't know the process.
you don't know what they're gonna do. So
Yeah,
you just
maybe
there's no.
he I will ask some questions. I will
Okay.
answer some of their questions. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. And they're probably going to be easy questions that you can answer.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. I
Yeah.
just be myself.
Sure.
Want
Yeah,
to
that's yeah,
prepare.
just be yourself and smile and be positive,
Yeah, just like
right?
you said, yeah, be
Just like I
positive.
said, smile and look happy and be positive.
The Audie. So today I know not Audie. I think he's yeah.
Today's
He
the
also
first time
inspired me. Yeah, he
today's the first time you've heard Audie on stage.
yeah. I think
Oh,
the song he chose is very how to say.
perfect.
Is not perfect. It's very healing our heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very healing.
that
Yeah,
song is called Perfect.
perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
So Adi just says she doesn't need to prepare. She is perfect.
Yeah, I like her voice. I like his voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he has a good voice. He always always has some great songs to share with us tonight. And I
And today
forgot
I also prepared a song
you
with
prepared a
my
song.
with I will play my pad.
Okay, so you have your
I
iPad
will
and you're ready tonight because last night when you sang a song, your face was frozen on the screen and we heard nothing.
yeah, I'll open another app in my phone, but today I hope it won't get me froze.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I don't
okay.
know.
So far so good.
So can I begin?
Yeah, whenever you're ready, Sasha.
I
Whenever you're
prac
ready.
I practiced a little bit of this song.
Okay, what was the name of the song again? I forget. Oh, now
Roll the dice.
roll the dice. Okay.
Yeah, it's an English song.
Okay.
Some of you might have heard it, but for Chinese people,
Okay. Some Chinese
young,
people may have heard it.
yeah,
Okay. And you practiced a little bit today.
yeah. Can you hear the rhythm?
Yeah.
Sometimes you wonder, what if you could rewrite the moment? Sometimes you figured, oh, there's another luck imperfection. Sometimes you've been hurt, then you learn to think about a few more. Sometimes you've been bored with the life you hate. Always be amazed, always take risks, always keep the pace in a lifetime game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Life is rolling the dice, babe. You cannot imagine what will happen in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Life is rolling the dice, babe. Well, you're lost in dark. Close your eyes. You're fine. No lies. Shine in the other side. Yeah, that's it.
Wow, very good. Yeah, you can tell you practiced. You did perfect. And everybody's complimenting your beautiful voice.
Uh,
Yeah.
the
You
tune
have
is
a
a
good
little bit high.
huh?
The tune is a little bit high.
But you did fine with that high tune. You did great.
Really?
Yeah, everybody is. Yeah, life is rolling the dice. It's true.
Yeah, I think I also
Ma-
like the lyrics. Yeah,
yeah, a lot of
it's a
people said
positive.
magical voice, beautiful voice, sweet voice. See, lots of compliments for you tonight, Sasha.
Really? Too.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you guys.
yeah,
Thank you so
lots
much.
of compliments for you. Yeah, very good.
Mm.
Everybody really enjoyed your voice.
So
We're
next time
lucky.
I might gonna prepare a more popular song, English
Okay,
song for you
whatever
guys.
song
Yeah.
you want. Yeah, any song you want, you can prepare. The next time you want to come up on stage and sing, you just have to let me know.
Okay.
Yeah, great. So tomorrow's your big day. What time is your interview?
Afternoon, two
After lunch.
two 2:30 p.m.
Okay, so after lunch. After lunch.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So after lunch, you'll have time to eat a good lunch, and then you'll be ready to and have lots of energy.
Yeah. Maybe it will not take my energy. I just have
Oh, okay.
some
Not
talk, I think. Has
okay.
a free conversation.
Okay. So did you do some housework today?
No, I have
What?
finished.
No
No, I
housework?
don't do it
Oh,
every day
the
because
house is going to get dirty if you don't clean it every day.
no, I don't need to because I just spend 2 whole day to clean
Oh,
because my husband live alone.
uh,
It's been a long time. Yeah.
okay.
So after I finished this time housework, then it will keep clean for
A couple
one
of
week.
days. Oh, one whole week.
Yeah.
Oh,
So maybe
oh,
next time I'm gonna do my housework will be after a week.
maybe just every weekend. You can just say every weekend I'll do housework.
Yeah, every weekend I will do the housework.
Yeah, every weekend. Yeah, it should stay clean for every at least 5 days.
Yeah, that's enough, I think. Once every
Sure.
week.
Yeah, and then you have to do laundry too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
So
good.
today I'm not gonna talk the topic today because I just waste the time to sing a song. So I will give
Okay, no
some
problem. Yeah.
others
Okay,
opportunity.
sure, no problem. I'll
Yeah.
bring some other people up and maybe they
Yeah.
want to sing a song or maybe they want to talk about online bullying.
Yeah.
Okay? All
So
right. Have a good night and have a fantastic well, good luck tomorrow.
thank you.
Okay? Good
Thank
luck
you.
tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, thanks Sasha for coming up on stage and sharing that song with us. Yes, I know last night she was going to share a song with us and her face froze on the screen and we didn't hear one word. But she came back, she practiced a little bit, and she had a different device, and it turned out perfect. Sasha, thank you so much, and thanks again for sharing your beautiful voice with us. Your beautiful voice. Thank you so much. So yes, if you want to come up on stage and sing a song, you don't have to talk about the topic, which is online bullying. If it's not something that interests you, no problem. You don't have to. If you would rather talk about music or some other topics, it's okay. It's okay. How can I open the camera when I'm on the stage? You should have a little button for your camera. I'm not sure where it is because I don't attend live streams and I don't really know where the camera button is. I can't help you. Sorry. Anyway, thank you so much, Sasha. It's a pleasure to have you up on stage. Okay, let's continue on with this live stream. Hi, how are you doing tonight?
Hi, so long time no see. I'm doing fine. I've been
Good.
talking
Can
with
can you hear me okay?
yeah, I can hear you okay. Can
Okay,
you
fantastic. How was your day today?
I've been working all day.
Oh,
And
so busy
yeah,
day.
yes, busy day. I just had one of my Italian friends who asked me, how is your vacation? I said we don't have vacation in these 2 months in China.
Oh, okay. No vacation. Maybe they're just thinking that a lot of a lot of companies have summer holidays because the schools have summer holidays,
Yeah, those students, the schools, the universities,
and the teachers
the teachers, yes,
they
they
all
do.
have summer holidays. But yeah, a lot of people ask me the same thing. They ask me where did I travel during my summer holiday, and I said, I don't have a summer holiday. I'm not a teacher. I don't work at a school, so my company works every day, so we don't have a
Every day.
summer holiday.
Every day, also on weekends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been working a lot of weekends as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of workload.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
it's common. It's common in Chinese companies. We just have to get used to it.
Yeah, and
So,
actually my work isn't hard. So it's not stressful. It's not, it doesn't cause me a lot of stress or, anxiety or anything. It's not hard work. It's easy work for me. So it's just long hours, but it's not hard work.
oh, okay. I guess when you love your work, when you love what you do, it makes your work much easier.
Sure. Yeah. If you love your job or you love what you're doing, then it's not considered. I mean, to me, it's not work. It's kind of fun to do it, even though it's sometimes long hours, but it's not strenuous, difficult, stressful job work.
Yeah, you've been away for I don't know how long, more than a month,
Yeah, I stopped doing live streams for about a little over a month. Yeah, about 5 weeks, I think. I can't remember.
5 weeks.
Yeah.
Is everything we because we didn't get to talk before, so is everything going well?
Sure.
Everything.
Yeah, I had some new projects that I had to, that I was assigned uh, to, and and we've pretty much have wrapped up most of that. We still have a little bit of work to do, but it's not work that we need to, that's going to require us to work a lot of extra hours.
Yeah, so I
So
guess it was a little. Do you say stressful? Do you think it's stressful period for you?
it
This
wasn't
5 weeks?
stressful. No, it was just a lot of work, and I had a lot of, because I still had my part-time jobs that I needed to do. So I did a lot of uh, I did a lot of running around. So I would leave my company, I would go teach my or tutor my private students, and then I would have to run back or go back to the company, and we would shoot videos until maybe midnight, late at night. Every
I
night,
see.
almost every night, we would shoot videos late at night.
It's really nice to have you back. You have a lot of viewers who are excited to see you back,
Yeah,
after 5 weeks.
yeah, yeah.
I think
I got a lot of very, very nice messages from people, asking when I was coming back and how I was doing. Some people maybe they didn't see like my last live stream that I did, so they weren't aware that I was going to be gone for a while. So,
yeah.
or they didn't see my post that I posted on my moments telling people that I was going to be gone. But so it was, yeah, I got a lot of nice messages. But yeah, during that time, I was very busy. I was constantly either I was doing my part-time jobs or we were because a lot of the work projects that I was doing had to do with shooting TikTok videos and Douyin videos.
Wow.
So
So
I was basically an actor.
you know exactly how TikTok and Douyin work.
Sure, yeah, and those videos all are marketing videos that we have prepared. We had a huge marketing campaign that that we prepared for because we're going to be releasing a new game coming up next year. We were going to do it this year, but we postponed it for uh, some reasons. But anyway, but we're ready. We've got the videos. Well, most of them are ready. They're ready to go. We just
Yeah.
have to do some editing and stuff. But that's
Yeah.
basically what it was.
But I have a yeah, I have a few questions regarding the marketing.
Okay,
Do you have a marketing team, a huge marketing team?
sure.
Wow,
Yeah,
huge.
we have a huge marketing team. Yeah.
That's important for video game.
Yeah. So, we had to coordinate the market because this basically it was the marketing team that asked me to, I mean, I didn't have to do this. They asked me, they were very nice. They asked me, would you like to help us? We want you to be part of this, but you don't have to if you don't want to devote, but they said, just be prepared. You're going to have to devote a lot of time, to do this.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to do this, just let us know. And so anyway, and I got, cause it was it was our marketing team, also used a third party
Mm,
contractor to come
yeah,
in who are professionals at shooting Douyin or TikTok videos.
I know.
Yeah.
I know
So
what you
they paid me, I got paid, I got, I got paid extra for it. So
mean. Okay, yeah.
it was worth it. It was worth it for me. So I didn't do it for the money. I didn't make the decision to do it because of the money. I did it because I've never, I wanted to be a part of this, and it's
Mm,
not something that I haven't done before a lot, doing TikTok or Douyin
yeah.
videos.
You know, in my last company, we had a marketing team of only 4 or 5 people.
Oh, okay.
It was the company has like 13,000 employees.
Uh-huh.
And but the marketing team was very small. So
Yeah, that
we
is
had
small.
to yeah, it was. So we had to hire, like you said, the third party contractor. So we just call them the PR, the PR companies
Sure.
probably.
Yeah, we
So
have a big marketing team. We have maybe 200 or 300 people on our marketing
wow,
team, but and we have a Douyin or a TikTok division for the marketing team, but
wow.
they're busy. They're busy doing other videos for other games. So they didn't really have a lot of time to devote to this new game. So we went outside, well, not we, our marketing team went outside and hired this third party company to come in to help us.
Yeah. And can I ask what's your help in this marketing campaign?
I was an actor.
Wow. Okay, so did you show your face in the videos?
Sure.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I was a character in these videos, and we started from like, we had a script that I needed to learn. It wasn't a long script; it was a short script that I needed to learn and memorize. And we had a whole plot, a theme for these videos, and when they get released, it will be, it'll be it'll be very interesting to see. I hope. I haven't
So
seen them yet. I haven't seen the finished product yet, but they'll show me the finished product, before they post them on Douyin or on TikTok.
yeah, so this game will also be released overseas.
It will be released overseas eventually, but in the beginning, it'll only be released in China. But they wanted a foreigner face in these videos.
Are you the only foreigner or there are some other foreigners in the company?
Just me.
Oh, wow. So that's why they asked for your help, because, and you are very generous to help.
Well,
Uh,
they could have hired a foreigner. They could have hired somebody from outside, but the vice president, the VP of our marketing department, she's my student, so she likes me, and she goes, "I want Todd. I want Todd to play this part. He has the look that we want. Yeah, we could go out and hire a professional actor to do it, but I want Todd to do it
she's your student,
at the
in what,
company."
yeah, at the company. I know she's your student of like what
Uh,
did she
so
study?
So sometimes, when we meet, we usually just um, have an English conversation because she needs to practice her English. She needs to, kind of improve her English skills. And also, she will come to me if she needs to, like, give a speech in front of a group of people, and it has to be in English. She will ask me to, kind of make the speech sound more fluent.
Understand. So
So that's basically, I call her my student because I try to meet with her once a week, but it doesn't always happen because she's busy and she's traveling, and she's a VP, so she's very, very busy. So but when we do meet, we have a great conversation, and she had talked to me about this plan a few months ago, and she asked if I would be possibly interested in helping them. I said, yeah, I would be interested.
yeah. So she must be thankful and
Sure.
satisfied.
Yeah,
Satisfied.
I hope they're satisfied because I told her that, I'm not an actor. I've done acting in the past. I've done acting, I've done commercials, but just small lines, nothing big. And she goes, "That's okay. That's okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine."
Yeah. So can we see your videos, for example, on Douyin or
When they release the videos, I'll I don't know if I can share the link on Hello Talk. I don't know if Hello Talk, you know, will allow me to share those links here or not, because that's kind of like another social media competition. So I don't know if they'll allow me to do that. So but when they do release them, I'll let people know. I'll let them know in my live stream, and maybe they can send me a private message here on Hello Talk, and I can see if I can share the link here in a private message. But I won't be able to share the link in my moments. Hello Talk will censor that.
yes, yes, that's for sure.
So I can't. I won't be able to share the link in my moments because I think Hello Talk will censor that.
Yeah, but that it'll be interesting to see the videos that you make, to
Yeah.
see you as an actor or as a character in the video. That's something interesting.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I play a certain part in a character in this video. So it's interesting. It's very interesting, and I like the plot, and I like the I like the theme of the video, and so I think we worked really hard because, like I said, I'm not a professional actor, so a lot of times we had to do it over and over and over again until I got it right.
Yeah, that's also a new experience for you.
Yeah, yeah. And we were doing it late at night. So sometimes, we worked till midnight, late at night. And, I got tired, and, so I had to look like I wasn't tired. So
Interesting.
it was very challenging. It was challenging to do it, but I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of
I
new
can see that.
friends, and it was really amazing.
I can see that. I can see that. You definitely you enjoyed yourself in this experience.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah. But anyway, when they decide when they do release the first video, I'll make sure I let people know.
You also have friends. Yeah, sure. You also have friends here on this platform. So
Sure, sure. Yeah, if they when they release the video, um, I'll make sure I try to let people see it. Try to post a link or something so people can see it.
wow, that's interesting. So to how many people were there, in this activity?
Each night it was different. It was, we had maybe, some nights maybe we had 10 people. Sometimes we had, maybe five. It depends. And a few nights, we actually had to delay some of our shoots because one of the girls involved, one of the actresses, she's not a professional actor. She works at our company, but anyway, she's an actress. She had to go back to her hometown for a family emergency. So, we
Oh,
had to, change things around a little bit, and we were delayed a little bit. I would have been back sooner doing live streams, but she had a family emergency, so it delayed us for about a week. But that's okay. We were still able to do other videos without her. But then when she came back, then we finished the videos that involved her.
yeah. Can I ask? I assume, okay, this is just maybe it's not. I assume that this is a young company.
Our company?
It's young.
I mean, we have a lot of young people that work there.
The company is young.
No, the company is about 15, over 15 years old.
Yeah, over 15, not so young, but
Yeah,
I
it's
really appreciate.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
a mature company. It's been around a long time. Our motion picture uh, unit, our because we do movies and TV shows too. Our Perfect World Pictures department or team just celebrated their 15-year anniversary here last or 2 weeks ago.
perfect world, perfect
Perfect.
world,
It's called Perfect World Pictures.
perfect world. Why this name sounds so familiar?
Yeah, Perfect World is the name of our company. Perfect World Pictures is the name of the part of our company that does TV shows and movies.
Ah, Todd, you work in perfect world.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, but this is my first time. Did you? Wow,
Yeah, I
that's.
work. Yeah, it's a game. It's a video game company.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not just a video game. It's a very famous, established, popular video game company. And
It's been around a long time. It's not a new company. It's not, but it's been around a long time.
yeah, because I've talked to people who work there as I don't remember his job, but he worked there for some years, and I think he's still working there. Also in Bay, how many companies or how should I say that offices in of Perfect World in Beijing?
We used to have maybe 4 or 5, but now 2 years ago we consolidated all of our headquarters here in Wanjing in new buildings. So we're all together now in 4 buildings in Wanjing.
In Wangjing, four
Yeah.
buildings in Wangjing. So you basically just four buildings in Wangjing. So it's can I say it's just a one branch office?
Yeah, it's
No.
our headquarters.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
maybe
it's our headquarters. Yeah, we have 4 buildings. That's our headquarters. I call it Perfect World Campus
perfect
because
world.
it's kind of like a university campus.
Understand. Wow. Perfect world. So no wonder you have like a marketing team of 200, 300 people.
At
Yeah.
least, yeah. And I may be wrong, but I think I've been part of the market. I've talked to the marketing team, and I've been in their offices and stuff. And yeah, I'm just guessing it may be even more.
Mm, yeah. Do you know about your localization team? Like how many? Sorry, you don't have to answer that if it's something. I don't know if this is a
So what
secret
what
or
team what team is it?
localization.
No, I don't. I'm not familiar with their. I'm not familiar with that team.
Okay, because yeah, I know people who works in a as a leader or something, of some localization team.
Okay.
You know, for example, you make a game and you want to release a game overseas and you need to translate, right?
Right.
Translate
Right.
the characters. I don't know the lines. How do you call it? Those lines, dialogues,
Yeah.
plots, everything, and you need to localize the game to sell it overseas, and
Sure. Yeah, I worked with those teams before because if
uh,
we if we publish some games in uh, English speaking countries, they'll use my voice in those games.
so uh, how do you call this? A
Uh,
voiceover.
kind of, yeah. I do voiceovers.
Yeah.
So sometimes we call it voice acting.
So so you do a lot of you're not just HR, right? You do a lot of things.
Yeah. So
You're
like I tell people, I'm under the HR umbrella, meaning that I work for that department or that team, but I do a lot of other, I do a lot of other, I have a lot of other duties around the company that I do.
It's quite typical in Chinese companies. Like what you said. I was listening to what you said about, you have to change your plans a little bit when there's some emergency,
Sure.
and I do really appreciate this flexibility. It's very important it's very important this flexibility or this efficiency to get one project done. you
Well,
know.
yeah, and we're all human beings, and it's not always work doesn't always come first. In this situation, we understand this girl, her family was more important than shooting these videos. We totally understand that. We just had to alter our plans a little bit, and it wasn't a problem. It wasn't a problem at all. So it was okay. But family comes first, so that's what's most important.
Todd, so this idea of family comes first. Is it only your idea or is
No,
also
it's
the
our
company's?
our
The
our our
company's.
own the owner of our company, Michael Schur. He's the CEO and the founder of our company. He's a very, very family first person.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
I mean that's part of your company culture then,
Yeah,
corporate culture.
definitely. Definitely. He's a very, very humble man. I've met and worked with him many times. And, even though he's a multi-billionaire, when I sit across the table from him and we're talking, we're like level. We're evil. We're even. We're not, he doesn't act like he's better than me.
That's humility,
So he's
right?
very humble, very humble. Yeah. And yeah, he's an amazing person. And when I talk to him, actually, you know, he always worries about his English. He goes, "Gosh, I wish I could speak English like you. How can I speak English like you? Your English is so much better than mine." I'm like, "Michael, just don't worry about it. Just continue to practice with me, and you'll be okay. Your English is actually pretty good."
So
But
he's
he's a
he's
little
Chinese.
he's a little bit insecure about his English sometimes.
So he's Chinese, the
Yeah.
founder.
Yeah, yeah. You could probably Google him and you'll see him, Michael Schur. I don't know what his Chinese name is, but anyway, if you Google the CEO
Uh,
or the if you Google our CEO, the founder of Perfect World, you'll see, a whole
是这样
a whole write
Okay.
up about him.
So he founded the perfect world in Beijing 15
Hmm.
years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a Tsinghua graduate.
Tsinghua graduate and he's a multi-billionaire, but he when he talks to you, he acts like you are even. You are
Yeah. Yeah, like we're on the same level. Like, yeah, he doesn't treat me like he's better than me.
oh well, that's definitely a very beautiful quality. I think
Yeah.
humility,
Yeah,
humility.
and yeah, and he, like I said, him and I, we have a good, working relationship. Talking a lot, chit chatting, and sometimes, like if I'm walking around the company and I get in the elevator, and Michael, the CEO, the founder, of our company, gets in the elevator.
Mhm.
Everybody in the elevator just is like quiet. Nobody talks. They're like afraid because he's there. But I'll say, "Good morning, Michael." And
Mhm.
he'll turn around and he'll go, "Oh, hi, Todd. How are you doing this morning?" Everybody's looking at me like, "Oh my God, you just talked to the CEO of our company."
Well, they fear talking to Michael. They
Well,
fear.
everybody just like stops talking when he comes up, gets on the elevator. And you wouldn't even know that he is the CEO of our company because if you see the clothes he just wears these old blue jeans and this really, really old t shirt that it looks like he got out of the garbage.
Well,
So if you were to see him out in public walking, you would never ever know that he's the CEO of our company and a multi-billionaire.
that's how should I say low profile, a
Hmm.
low key profile.
Yeah, he's very low key. Yeah, he's a
Well,
great person, and he's very well liked by the people in our company. All the people in our company, I ask people, everybody that I talk to really, really respect him and like him.
well, that's important. That I mean, that's everything.
Yeah, so that's why I
Perfect.
like, that's why I like working at this company because there's a lot of people who have worked at this company many, many, many years, and because they like the atmosphere.
They like the atmosphere. They recognize the culture.
Yeah,
Culture is important, I
yeah,
think.
the culture of the company is very friendly, and it's a nice culture. So
That's
anyway,
important.
that's our company.
It's good. Well, to be honest, it's really the first time that I know that company is perfect world, and I don't know. Maybe you talked about that before, but I was not here. So
Sure.
well.
I've talked about it before in my live stream. A lot of people know that I work there. In fact, some of my Hello Talk fans, if they're in Beijing, have come to the company and I've given them like a small tour.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
if I have time. But yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll do that. Yeah, I'll give them. They'll meet me there, and I'll take them and give them a small tour of our company so they can see kind of what people do to. It's a very interesting culture because you'll see some of the girls that work at our company. They'll dress in cosplay. Every day
Wow.
you'll see girls every day walking around dressed in cosplay.
What kind of atmosphere? What?
It's a
I'm
game.
fine.
It's a video game atmosphere, and these girls dress. They dress. They're not. That's not their job to dress like that. They're either
Yes.
designers, they're artists, or designers, or they have some other job. But they dress in cosplay, and they dress in the characters that you see in our video games.
Wow. I'm trying to picture that, Todd, because,
Yeah, so
it must.
sometimes when you get on the elevator, you'll be on the elevator with some of the girls that dress in cosplay.
I I assume it must be very how should I say, refreshing or
It's cool.
relaxing.
It's a
Cool.
lot of the people they're used to it, but to me, it's very interesting to see. It's cool. I like the atmosphere. It's not always so strict. It's very casual atmosphere.
And casual atmosphere, free, relaxing atmosphere, and also gives you potentially gives you inspiration to be creative.
Sure. Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
important. Wow.
it's a good company. I like it, and
I
like
can
I
see
said,
that.
that's why I've stayed there so many years.
I can see that. You'll be staying there for many more years, I assume.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Good. So, do you have any more questions tonight? Are you going to sing a song tonight?
Tonight is so late. It's it's 10 o'clock. My
uh,
well, your viewers, Todd, let me just say, your viewers, they're like singers or whatever. I
yeah,
mean,
we have some really good singers, and we usually have
yeah,
some very good singers that join us almost every night.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, they're talented. They're like they have hidden. I mean, they're hidden singers.
sure. Yeah, there's a lot of talented voices that around that can come up on stage and sing. That's why I like it. I like to hear those. I like to hear music.
Yeah, me too.
Hmm.
It's kind of a, but anyway, thank you
Sure,
for bringing me up on stage today, and it's really nice talking to you after you're
sure.
coming back.
Sure, no
And
problem. Thanks again, and great questions and a great conversation. And I hope you come back again. And also
yeah,
have a great Thursday tomorrow.
you too, Todd.
Okay. All
Okay,
right. Bye bye.
bye.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. And I know that I've talked to her before on stage many weeks or a few weeks ago. I think back before uh, I stopped doing live streams. Yeah, it's always nice to have very fluent conversations, and people can practice their English. You can practice your listening skills with the guests that come up on stage, and also now I have my subtitles back tonight, so you can see the subtitles and utilize my subtitles, or not my subtitles, the subtitles. Anyway, yes, last night for some reason my account had some issues, and I didn't have subtitles. The guests that came up on stage, they had subtitles, but the subtitles for my account last night were not working. So after I finished my live stream last night, I sent a very nice, polite message to my Hello Talk friends and told him, yeah, or I asked him politely, can you please check my account and find out why my subtitles weren't working in my live stream last night? Of course, he connected with me this morning, and said, "Yeah, I'll check your account." And he goes, he says, it looks to be okay, Todd. Maybe it was just a glitch. Maybe it was just a glitch that last night, but your account seems to be okay, and you should have subtitle feature, activated. It's activated, so you should be okay. And I said, okay, I'll see how it goes tonight. And guess what? It works. Wow, it's amazing. Isn't that cool? It works tonight. I'm so happy. So happy. Okay, let's continue on with our Hello Talk live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. And yes, our topic, which we really haven't talked too much about, people, I guess, don't want to talk about online bullying. Maybe people in China, or maybe in your country, whichever country you're from, maybe you don't experience online bullying. So basically, that's okay. Sometimes I pick a topic and I think, wow, because some people send me some messages and a lot of, different questions about certain topics. And I thought, wow, I'm getting a lot of, this topic's getting a lot of attention, and some people are sending me some questions about this topic. Maybe it would be a good live stream topic. And then it turns out that it's not a good live stream topic, but that's okay. I don't mind. Tomorrow night, I haven't really chosen a live stream topic for tomorrow night. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it free talk tomorrow night. Sometimes when I do free talk, it seems that a lot of people like that. Hello, Todd, and everybody have a fabulous day. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight. Just do a quick introduction while I'm waiting to bring some people up on stage. I'll do a quick introduction. My name's Todd, and yes, I do come from the U.S., the United States of America, but I've lived in China for 12 years, in Beijing specifically, in Beijing. And also, a lot of people ask me about my hometown. I've shared some information on my moments in the past about my hometown, and but if you don't want to scroll down and look for it, yeah, I come from the state of Iowa. Iowa is a very small state. Yeah, I grew up on a farm. I'm a farm kid. Okay, my parents were farmers, my grandparents were farmers, my great grandparents were farmers. So yeah, I come from a farm family. On our farm, when I was young, growing up, we had lots of animals. My dad loved animals. It's almost like he wanted to have a zoo. We had horses, cows, pigs, chickens, goats, sheep. Lots of different animals. On our farm, and it was I loved it because I loved growing up around that atmosphere, and around all the animals. And I'm a horse lover. So I spent a lot of my time riding horses, because I loved it. I had my own horse that I trained, or I didn't train it. My dad trained it because I was too young. But anyway, I spent a lot of time with my horse. She was my best friend, and I took care of her. My dad says, she's your responsibility. You need to feed her. You need to make sure she has water. You need to groom her, meaning you have to pet her and comb her hair and make sure she's clean, and give her, wash her, give her, clean her off a lot if she gets dirty. And she was my responsibility, my dad said. So, and I did. I took that responsibility and took really good care of her, and rode her almost every day, even in the wintertime. Even in the wintertime, I would ride my horse. It was cold, and you have to be careful in the wintertime because horses can slip very easily. And if they slip, they can easily injure their legs. So you have to be careful where you ride them and how you handle a horse in the wintertime, because riding a horse in the wintertime in the snow can be kind of a little bit dangerous. Not for me too, if she falls down on me, but if she falls down, she can easily injure her legs. So you have to really, really be careful when you're riding horses in the wintertime, because our farm had lots of hills and trees and stuff. So anyway, that's me. So I'll stop talking about that. So tonight, our topic, yes, I know our topic is not a topic that a lot of people, I guess, have it may be experienced. Maybe you haven't experienced. Haha, Todd, say that again. I know so many people have questions about me. Yeah, you're right. Um, our topic tonight is about online bullying, and I don't really have a lot of um, I don't really have a lot of experience in online bullying because I can't really say that I've ever been bullied. I've been bullied in school. When I was in school, I was bullied. I wasn't a bully. I was bullied when I was in school, but I never, throughout my life, I haven't really, experienced any online bullying. But when I was in school as a kid in like primary school, or when in America we say elementary school, and in middle school, I was bullied. Yeah, I mean, because a lot of kids, or not a lot, a few kids, I guess, didn't like me, and I don't know why. I'm a likable person, I thought. I think I'm a likable person. Maybe at that time as a kid, maybe I wasn't so likable um, because I wasn't very social. I lived on a farm. My best friend was my horse, or my brother's, my sister. So, yeah, I had a few people friends, good friends, but I didn't have a lot of friends because I wasn't really a social person. I was a farm kid, and I loved my horse and the animals, and I didn't really hang out with a huge group of people. So maybe a lot of kids didn't know a lot about me because I was shy and wasn't really extroverted when I was that age. And I only had a few friends, but that's okay. It didn't bother me that I didn't have a lot of friends because I had my horse and the animals on our farm. So I loved hanging out with the animals and my brothers. I have two older brothers and a younger sister. So I have three siblings that we hung out a lot together. Did we fight sometimes? Yes, we did. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have the perfect childhood. My older brothers, yeah, we fought. Sometimes. Yeah, we didn't always get along, but anyway, that's okay. I think siblings sometimes fight. I think it's pretty normal. But yeah, that's my life. Ni hao.
你好
Are you still in the same house, or did you move?
I will move. How do you
Oh,
know?
because I'm pretty smart.
You are.
Yeah, but
You're pretty
normally,
smart.
you normally when you're on stage, you're in your kitchen.
Yeah, but yeah, I could be in my kitchen. Would you like
That
me to?
No, that's okay. So how are you?
I'm good.
Hmm. Have you been busy with your job?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
busy.
And you've been busy with your job and all your friends?
Yeah.
How
How
about
about you?
yeah, of course, I'm always busy.
Yeah, I saw you didn't live stream for a few for a month, right?
Yeah, around 5 weeks. But
Wow.
that's okay. But that's okay. Yeah. I'm back. I'm back to my relatively busy schedule now. So it's okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, that's okay. Have you been busy too?
Yeah, I've been busy.
Are you going to sing tonight?
Not really.
You're not going
I'm
to
a terrible
sing?
singer. I'm not. Yeah.
I think you've sang a
I
song
won't.
before, haven't you?
Yeah, but it's like a trick.
Oh, it's a trick. I try to trick you.
Yeah, never, never fell for that one
Ah,
again.
you're not going to fall for that again?
Hmm.
Ah, okay. So how about your bicycle? Do you still ride your bicycle every day?
Not every day, but
Every
not
weekend?
very often, but I will. Hmm.
Because
Kinda.
it's good exercise, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you do to exercise? exercise now if you don't ride your bike? Do you go swimming?
Um, I think not really. I don't
Okay.
go swimming, but I just I think I spent too much time on commute.
Oh, you have a long
So
commute?
yeah, so I would just
Okay.
after work I would just stay at home and take a rest.
Okay. So
And
after you get home from work, you just kind of crash.
I would
You go
just
home and
yeah.
you just go home and crash, meaning that you don't want to do anything. You just go home and relax and rest,
Okay.
right? Do you cook?
Crash. Yeah, I just uh not not that often now.
Oh, no, you
'Cause
don't
in
cook.
summer it's hot.
It's hot. So when you eat at home, you just order delivery to your house.
Or I can just eat on my way home also.
Oh, you can stop on your way home.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a car?
Nah, no, not yet.
But didn't you get your driver's license?
I did like 8 years ago. I
Okay,
got my
because
driver license, but I
you have
didn't.
a driver's license, but you just don't have a car.
Yeah, I don't have a car. I don't
Okay,
have a car.
but you've driven, right? You can rent a car.
Yeah, I can rent a car. But I
Okay.
think to rent a car is it's not a good deal because
It's expensive.
yeah, I think so.
Oh,
So
okay.
sometimes when I take a DD, I will ask the driver, uh, what what he will suggest me, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
what
You'll ask the driver to suggest a certain brand of car for you.
to suggest to to rent a car from a company or to buy a car driven by the
Oh,
oil or
okay. Or
electricity.
like drive a gas car or electric car.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the DD driver's advice?
Uh, he will. They will just tell me that I shouldn't get I shouldn't rent the car.
Okay, you shouldn't
It's
rent a car. You should.
unless yeah, unless it's for business.
Oh,
It's for the company. If
okay.
the if the if someone is gonna pay for it, okay, then
Yeah.
rent the car. Yeah, rent the car mode that you would like to rent, right?
Yeah.
So if you were gonna pay it yourself, then you can
Okay.
just buy a car.
Just buy a car. Did they recommend
Mm.
an electric car or a gas car?
Okay, so they're saying like for me, because I'm a new driver, right?
Yeah.
So they suggest me to buy a second-hand car.
Oh, okay. A
But
second-hand
a
car.
second, yeah, second-hand or canned car. Uh, so what do you say? Oil,
Yes.
driven by
I think it's
oil or
well, I
electric?
think I think electric cars if you're just going to stay in Beijing and you're not going to travel like to other cities outside of Beijing, I think an electric car is better. It's cheaper.
Okay, so but the driver says if you're buying like a brand new car, so it's better, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Uh, it's cheaper for the car and for the electricity, right? But if
Right.
you're
Yeah.
buying like a second hand, the, it's they're saying it's a trash if you're buying a second hand electric car. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
advising me to get
So
a
I think the thing is that if you buy an electric car, I think they're cheap enough that you can buy a brand new one. They're not that expensive.
mm,
So
yeah.
I think it's the same. I think it's better to buy if you're going to buy an electric car. Yeah, he's right. They're not that expensive, and you can buy a brand new one. Just maybe almost cheaper than a secondhand gas car.
Mm, yeah. But
So
they yeah.
but I think if you're going to buy a secondhand car, you can still find some really nice secondhand cars that are in good shape.
You think so?
But then you have to have a
You
plate.
think?
You have to have
You
you have to
mean
have a
the
license
plate?
plate.
I can rent it.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the problem with buying here in Beijing is it's hard to get a license plate to put on that car,
Yeah, you're right.
and you can rent those license plates,
Mm.
but that's illegal.
Really? I didn't know that.
If you
Then
just
I wouldn't do anything illegal.
you can rent a car, the car is okay. To rent a car is okay, but if you buy a car and then just rent a plate, that's not legal.
Okay. Got you.
Good. So have you ever been online bullied?
Online bullied?
Yeah, has anybody bullied you online, like made fun of you or gossiped about you or made you feel hurt your feelings or made you angry?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe not, because the minute he's cursing me or bullying me, I will just
yeah. Oh,
block the person. So
you just block them.
yeah, I block him directly, so I don't
Okay.
give him the chance to bully me.
Okay. Okay. I don't think anybody would want to bully you anyway because you're so nice, right? Aren't you a pretty nice person?
Uh, I'm, I don't know.
You're supposed to be you're
'Cause,
supposed to be confident and say, "Yes, I'm a very nice, kind, generous person."
yeah, but sometimes being kind, being nice is is difficult.
Oh,
I mean, you have to be nice, but
yeah.
you have to stand up for yourself too. So
Hmm.
you have to speak out what you're thinking in your mind and be nice.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I'm still balancing the
Oh,
duet. Like
you're still trying to find a balance there.
yeah,
Yeah, between
to
being
be to
nice,
be
be nice and sticking up for yourself.
yes, definitely. Because I think I was too nice and not
Okay.
and I would
So
just
you
swallow all the better
okay, so
bitterness.
you thought at one time you were too nice to people and you would always swallow all the bitterness and not let anybody see it. And
Yeah.
that causes you a lot of, maybe that can cause a lot of anxious or nervous or problems, emotional issues. If you
Yes.
do
And
that, you need to get that out,
yes.
right?
And I think I need to be real.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
need to be honest with myself at least.
sure. You need to look in the mirror
Sometimes I'm
and
faking it, like you
a
know,
a
I'm
different
just trying
person.
to be a nice person instead of myself.
Right. Just be yourself. Don't let people push you around or don't do anything that you don't want to do. Just do what you want to do. Don't do things to please other people.
I'm still I'm still practicing that.
Yeah, you're still very young. You have a lot to learn.
Thank you, Todd.
Yeah, that's okay. You have a lot to learn because you're still young.
Mm.
So what are you going to do for the National Day? Do you have big plans? A lot of people I heard are traveling. Some people are traveling to different countries. Some people are going back to their hometown. But a lot of people like to travel during the National Day.
I invited my sister and her two sons to come visit.
Okay, to
So
Beijing.
they yeah they're making some decisions.
Okay,
They're still thinking about it whether
okay,
to come or not.
that's
So
good.
if
Yeah,
they come, I will show them around. If they are not coming, I
sure.
will.
Yeah, you can show them around Beijing. It's the golden season. It's a beautiful time in Beijing. At that time, the weather's usually very comfortable. The leaves are turning colors, and it's very nice to be in Beijing during that time.
Mm,
So they would really enjoy themselves. Maybe you could take them to Universal Studios.
mm, maybe. it's up to them. But my sister she's too busy.
Oh, okay.
She didn't want to ask any days off. So
Oh, okay.
she's not having the holiday on
Oh,
National Day.
but I think most companies give their, I think this year maybe 9 days
Mm,
because we're
yeah,
combining
but not
national.
for my sister.
Oh, not for her. Okay.
Mm,
So she has to, her company has a different holiday schedule.
mm.
So, so maybe she won't come.
I think maybe 90% she
Oh,
won't come.
okay. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Then that opens up the door for you to, maybe do some traveling. You can go to Thailand.
I don't have a visa for Thailand. I
Oh,
think.
okay. Okay. Where do you have a visa for?
Nowhere, just
You have no
because
visa for
because
any other
the
any other countries?
yeah, I think so. Because the only visas I got is a tourist visa, so it's already expired. So
Oh, okay. Didn't you went to Korea before, right?
yeah, South
Oh,
Korea.
oh, you were in South Korea. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's
Mm,
lots of great
where?
places to travel.
Yeah, where are you going?
I have no plans yet. For me it's still a long ways away. I don't usually plan this far out.
Ah, okay. Maybe you're still be working
I probably will be.
as usual.
I'll probably still be working.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm a
you're
workaholic.
a total. Yeah, totally.
I'm a workaholic. But I don't know, because a lot of the times during the national day, some people want extra classes because they don't want to leave Beijing and they're staying here and they have extra days off. So they want to have extra classes with me. So that's sometimes possible. Maybe I'll just stay and make money.
Oh my gosh.
Instead of traveling and spending money, maybe I'll just stay in Beijing and make money.
Yeah. Oh my. I'm speechless. No comments. What do you
But I
need
don't
that much money for? You're s-
I don't know. I
you
don't
have plenty
because
of them in your bank account.
if I stay in Beijing and my students who I tutor want to have extra classes, they're going to have to pay me extra for those classes.
Oh, okay, so it's just not uh it will be twice or double
No, it
as
won't. It'll be a little bit more expensive because it's a holiday. But they don't care. But anyway,
okay.
that holiday is a long ways away. It's still several weeks away, so we don't have to worry. This Friday, kids are going to go back to school, so be careful because Friday in Beijing it's going to be horrible, horrible traffic.
Mm,
So be prepared. Maybe
okay.
you have to leave early so you're not late because Friday is going to be a bad, bad traffic day in Beijing because it's the first day of school.
Mm, okay.
So be prepared. I'm warning you. Don't come back sometime and say, Friday I was late to work and my boss got very angry at me. I don't know why. And I can say, well, you know what? I warned you before Friday that you should leave early because, there's going to be lots of traffic.
Okay.
So,
Thank you, Todd. Thank you
so
for
be
warning.
prepared. So do
I
you have any
will. I
questions? Do you have
will.
any questions tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Like the
Are they easy
first one.
questions?
Have you ever been bullied online or offline?
I've never been bullied online. I've never experienced bullying online, but I was bullied when I was a kid in school. Yeah, when I was in
In
school,
school?
when I was in school as like in primary school and middle school, I was bullied.
Uh, okay. Is
Yep.
this topic already discussed by former people who are
No,
talking with you?
no.
Oh, okay.
But I've told
Mm,
people, people have asked in the comments, they've asked if I was bullied, and I said, no, I wasn't bullied online. I can't, I try to think back at, the years that I've been online to think if I've ever been bullied, and nothing really comes to my mind. So if I did get bullied, then it wasn't really that serious.
oh. Mm,
Yeah, it wasn't really that serious. So I don't remember anything that, in regards to being bullied that, sticks in my mind.
mm.
But being bullied as a
Okay.
child, being bullied as a child, I have lots of memories of that.
Mm.
Okay, how about you? Were you bullied as a child in school?
Uh,
Did you ever experience bullying in school?
I think so. I think so.
Okay.
'Cause I think I shared this on stage before, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
the primary school I went, uh, it's in the countryside, and people were sometimes the boys there, when they're especially when they're little, they
Ah,
could be pretty bad, pretty
they can
naughty.
be kind of
So
mean.
they're trying to stop girls from going back home.
Ah, okay. From school.
Mm,
Peter says you
yeah,
have
from
three
school.
names.
And
Peter says you have three names: Gao Na, Na Na, and a Beijing girl has three names.
I also I think my last name is Lila
Yeah,
Bernadette.
your last name was Leela, and we sort of Leela Bernadette.
Yes,
You
I
keep
have multiple names.
you keep changing your name.
Yeah, yeah. Cause someone told me NA could be like not available.
Oh, okay. Gao Na, your hairstyle changed. Peter says your hairstyle changed.
Not really. Oh, maybe shorter. It's now my hair is shorter.
See, Peter's very, very observant, and he has a very,
Yes,
very good memory,
yes,
right?
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah, he remembers
yes.
you being on stage before, but the last time you were on stage was probably several weeks ago, maybe months ago.
Yes, because your stage is too busy. I cannot get on your stage. I'm waiting like forever. It takes me 3 nights.
A lot. Oh, you raised your hand for
Three.
3 nights?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tonight's your lucky night. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and he says your face goes round.
Ayo,
What's
stop
that?
it.
What's that mean?
That means I'm fat. I gained some weight. Peter,
No,
shut up.
I think he means because your new hairstyle makes your face look more pretty.
Actually, I think Peter is right because I'm fatter than the last time I
Maybe
was on
no, I
stage.
think what he means your new hairstyle makes your face look round. He didn't I don't think he meant that he thinks you gained weight. He thinks that your new hairstyle makes your face look round.
But to be honest, I am fatter. I gained some weight.
Oh, okay, that's not our topic tonight anyway. That's okay. So do you have any questions? Did you have any other questions?
Yes.
Oh,
Last
okay.
question. Last
Last
question.
question.
So,
Okay, last question.
yeah. So, uh, what's the basic logic logic for you to choose your job? Okay, so which I mean, do you feel passionate about your job, or you think you're really good at this, or you think it's a job that pays you really well?
Uh, I guess for me, personally, for me, it's something that I choose a job that I'm very passionate about. That's most important for me because to me, choosing a job that I'm happy, that I like to do, that I feel like I'm making a difference and I'm helping people, or that I love is more important than anything else.
So have you ever been through a certain period that you're struggling from what you're passionate about, from the thing that you're really good at, from a job that pays you really well?
Sure. Yeah, I've been through that. I've
Really?
been through that before. Yeah, because I shared my story. I think on
On
my live
stage?
stream on my live stream before about how I lost my job.
Mm,
Have you ever gotten fired?
yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
You got fired?
Yeah.
Wow. Why? What did you do wrong?
'Cause is that okay to say those things here? Okay,
Yeah.
so it's because my the number, because my my performance, uh,
Oh,
my
you
boss,
didn't meet
my
you didn't meet your KPIs.
yeah,
Okay.
my boss isn't satisfied with what I have done.
Okay. So did he sit down with you? Did you go to his office and sit down with him, and you were sitting across the desk from him? And did he tell you, I think you're a good person, and I think you have a lot of potential, but you're not meeting your numbers here at this company, and I don't think this is the right fit for you. So, I have a little bit of bad news for you, and that news is that I'm gonna, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let you go.
No, actually,
He didn't say it that
uh,
way.
no, actually, my he should have, or at least the HR should have. But I got this news from a phone call. It's a day in the midnight, and they are they're drinking alcohol. They've been drinking a lot, so
Wow.
maybe it's a terrible news for they to tell me, and because they have to be drunk to tell me this, right?
Wow,
So
wow. And they did it on
they're
a phone
selling,
call.
yeah.
They didn't even do it face
I'm
to face. That they didn't even have the courage to tell you face to face.
Yeah, yeah. They feel so bad about firing me. So
Wow.
I understand. I understand
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that's okay. I understand. That's fine. Yeah. Well, when I got fired, it wasn't because of my performance.
Oh, it's because that you're too excellent to be there.
No, no, that's not it. I was at that company for many years. It's because, at that time, the world was going through a financial crisis. Then in
Like
2000,
to
in
2008.
2008, when a lot of American companies and the banks crashed, and a lot of companies, the financial, the stock market crashed. A lot of companies lost a
Mm,
lot of money. So our company had to laid off about 3,000 people nationwide, and
mm.
I was one of them. And
You cannot
yeah,
blame that one, right? Because
huh?
it's not
That
a
wasn't my
you
fault. That
cannot
was
blame that one.
Yeah, that wasn't my fault, but still
That's
it
a
was it was still
national,
hard.
yeah.
But it was
That
still
is a
hard for me.
national. I
It was
understand.
Yeah, it was still hard for me because I'd worked at that company a long time. I had a lot of friends. I had a good relationship with my boss, and actually my boss got fired too. So it wasn't just me. So
Oh,
my boss didn't actually say you're fired. He says we're going to have to release you, because of financial situation at our company. He goes, and if it makes you feel any better, I'm getting released too. So
oh.
anyway, that's fine. But I had a hard time I had a hard time adjusting to that situation. It took me a while. I went into a very, very deep, deep, deep,
How
deep, deep depression.
how long does it take you to find a new one?
It took me, see that, so actually the financial crisis hit a lot of places in 2008, but that our company started to release people in 2007. So yeah, 2007, it took me 2000, uh, around 2009, I find, 2 years later, I finally found a job. But 2 years I was in, a very, very bad situation, psychologically.
Psychologically.
Yeah, because I was in a huge, very, very deep depression because I couldn't find a job.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
but anyway,
maybe that's one of the reasons. Maybe that's one of the reasons why you are a workaholic.
no, I'm a workaholic because I've always been that way because that started when I was 5 years old.
Oh, 5 years old. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I grew up on a farm, and when I was 5 years old, I had jobs to do on our farm.
Oh,
So
okay.
I had to
Even
wake up.
even younger.
I had to wake up early, and I had chores to do and work to do, and come back to the house after the chores and take a shower, eat breakfast, go to school. When I came home from school, before I did anything, I had to do chores, go out and work chores, and feed some animals and do some work, and then go back, eat dinner, and do if I had homework or whatever, and then go to bed.
Wow, even the age that you started to do the chores even earlier than mine.
Yeah, but my chores when I was 5 years old, they weren't dangerous or
That's
very, very,
heavy.
very difficult chores. It was, like one of my very first jobs was collecting eggs from the chickens.
That one was easy.
That's very easy, but it's kind of dangerous because some of those mama chickens, they don't want you to take their eggs, and they'll come back and they'll try to peck you, and they'll try to get you. And so it's kind of, as a 5-year-old kid, it's kind of scary when those mama chickens come back.
Ah, so
So
you still
my older
okay,
brother and I, we had
gotcha.
to work. My older brother and I, we had to work as a team. So he would
Oh
feed the
my
chicken. He would
gosh.
feed the chickens. He would put feed. He would feed the chickens. So all the chickens would go down and eat. And then when the chickens went to eat, then I would have to go steal their eggs. But
Mm.
sometimes the mama chickens would catch me stealing their eggs, so they would come back really quick, and then they would try to peck me and stuff to try to stop me and to from taking their eggs. So it was kind of risky as a little kid. That was my job.
It takes it takes teamwork though.
It does take teamwork. We work together as a
You have to
team.
be a team.
Yeah, you
You have to
can't.
be a team player to steal eggs from the chickens,
Right,
mama
because those
chickens.
those those mama chickens, or they're called hens. Actually, a female chicken is called a hen. Those hens, they don't, if they're sitting on those eggs, keeping them warm, because that's what they do. They don't want you to take them. So we have to distract them. We have to feed them, and then they'll get off of their nest or their eggs and go eat, and then while they're gone, then I take their eggs, and then that's our breakfast.
Mm. So, oh, the eggs must be really healthy. Like,
Well, fresh, yeah, very healthy, very fresh. Yeah, fresh eggs every day.
mm,
So that's how I started my work. That's where I got my work ethic from my family, my dad.
mm,
But anyway, it's okay. It's something that you gain as a child.
mm,
But anyway, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I loved growing up on a farm. I loved living on a farm, and I loved the sometimes the work in the summertime, especially when all the kids in the summertime were on summer holiday, on summer break. They would have play, they'd have fun, but I had to work on the farm. So, but I had plenty of time to,
Just,
I had plenty of time to play too, but it was, I still had work to do on the farm. Any other
that's
questions?
one of the best qualities, right? Like you have a very professional work ethic.
Yeah, I guess, I take my work very seriously. Because if you're going to do something, if you're going to do a job, you should do the best you can and do it right.
Ah, now I feel kind of ashamed.
Why?
Because sometimes I think I slack off.
Oh, you slack off. Okay. You slack off. Okay, that's okay. We all want to slack off sometimes. Sometimes we all have a time during the day or something where we feel like we don't want to do anything and we just want to, lay flat.
Maybe okay. I'm joking. I'm just being
You're trying to be
uh
funny?
yeah,
You're
and
trying to
I'm
you're trying
trying
to
to
be
be.
funny?
hmm
Okay. Well, you are funny. See, we're laughing.
Don't say that, because we have a saying here. Funny
What?
women, like a funny human beings don't deserve love. Don't
Oh,
deserve
okay.
to
So
love or to be
so,
loved.
so oh so China has a saying that funny women or just funny
People,
people, funny people,
funny
both
people.
men and women don't deserve to be loved.
Yeah,
Okay.
especially for women, because you don't need to be funny. All you need
Oh,
to be
they just
is
have to look good.
beautiful. Yeah,
Women don't have to be funny. They don't have to have a funny personality. They just have to look good, right?
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
It's a
fine.
it's just some internet song, It's just people who are messing with each other on the internet.
Ah, okay.
It's not true though.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
It's just kind of a
It's,
internet thing.
hmm
Do you watch a lot of Douyin videos?
sometimes,
Oh,
sometimes.
okay.
Sometimes when I'm free, I will download the app and then I watch some videos. But if I start a week or if I'm gonna be busy, I will just uh, um,
Delete it?
like delete it.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's good. Well, sometimes it's good entertainment, right?
Yeah, but just
Okay.
takes me a lot of time.
Yeah, it does take a lot of time because when you start watching those short videos, the next thing you know, it's 2 hours have gone by. Time flies when you watch those videos,
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
right? Right? So do you have any more
hmm
questions tonight?
Maybe I'll try to make it because I'm always thinking like I will go to the English corner, but
Oh,
sometimes I'm just
yeah, but
lazy.
you live quite a ways away now, don't you? Out
Yeah, I do, but
Yeah,
still, I wanna.
I think you live a long distance. So, but we do English
s-
corners on Saturdays and Sundays. So, but they
Mm,
fill up very quickly.
mm.
Yeah, but anyway,
So
we do them.
do you have a maximum number for people to sign
Sure.
up?
Yeah. So on Sunday, our maximum, I try to keep it at around 12. And
Sunday. Oh,
On
Sunday.
Sunday afternoon, I try to keep it around 12. And on Saturday, I think my maximum is like Saturday afternoon, I have an English corner and I keep it around 15
Oh, okay.
because I have a bigger space. So, but anyway, yeah,
Mm,
the seats fill up pretty fast. And I have, a lot of people maybe want to come to the English corner, but I tell them there's no space. So you're going to have to sign up next week and you have to sign up early because the seats fill up fast now. A lot of people, want to come to English
mm,
corners.
mm.
So it gets crowded. But yeah, so if you
Yeah,
have
I
time, let me know.
understand.
You let you know you're in my group now. So did you join my group?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Okay, so you're in my group. When I advertise the English corners, you'll know about it.
Mm, yeah,
Okay,
sure.
and
You're
if you have
famous
time,
now. You're famous now. It's really hard for
if
for
if
people
you
to catch up with you.
if you have time and you come down to the city center, you can join the English corner, no problem.
Yeah, I will try
You
to
can
make it
try.
this Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, no, you just have to let me know. That's all.
Okay, no
Yeah.
problem.
Okay. Well, have a good night and have a good Thursday tomorrow. Okay. Don't work too hard. And remember, Friday, be careful because it's going to be lots of traffic. So be very, very careful.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for inviting me here.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Okay. Thank you so much, Leela. She's changed her name so many times now I forget. I'll just call her Leela. Gao na, Gao na, or Gao na. Yeah, thanks, thanks, Peter. Yeah, Peter says Peter knows her. Peter remembers this. She's been on my stage, several weeks ago or maybe several months ago, and maybe Peter knows that she changes her name a lot. So, you know, that's okay. I'm not here to judge anybody. That's okay, no problem. But anyway, our topic tonight, we did talk briefly about it on stage with Leela. I'll call her Leela because that's how I know her English name, even if she doesn't want me to call her by her English name. That's what I'll get to remember her by, her English name. Anyway, so thanks, Leela, for coming up on stage and sharing your life with us. And it's nice catching up with you. I haven't talked to you for a long time, in the live stream. And if you do have time, Leela, you can, feel free to join my English Corner either on Saturday or Sunday or both days if you want to. It's okay. You can attend both days, have a total English weekend. That would be awesome. But yeah, my English corners do fill up very quickly. There's a limited number of seats, and a lot of times by Friday, maybe even by tomorrow, those seats will be full. So once they fill up, we cannot. We have to stop allowing people to come. People can't just show up because there's only a limited number of seats and people sign up and reserve those seats. And if we allow people just to show up, if we allow people to just show up, there'll be 20, 25, 30 people, and it's too crowded. So I try to keep it at 12 people on Sunday because that room is a little bit that room is a little bit smaller, so it's not as easy to fit a lot of people in there. We did fit one time 16 people in there, and it was way too crowded. Too many people, not enough people get an opportunity to chat. I like to keep it around 10 or 12. That way everybody gets a ample time to talk and practice their English and answer questions and chat about what other topic that we are going to talk about. And that's the perfect number. About 10 or 12 is perfect. It's not an online English corner, it's offline English corner in Beijing. So I don't have any online English corners at all. I don't have any online classes, to be honest with you. I don't do anything online except these live streams. This is my live stream. My live stream is my online English corner, okay? This is my online English corner, I guess you could call it. But anyway, yeah, I do offline English corners in Beijing on Saturdays and Sundays. It's just a way for me to help people get together and gather together and provide an English environment for them that they can practice their English and listen to me talk if they want to. I try to do less talking at the English corners and allow other people to talk. And then, of course, if they want me to correct their pronunciation or any kind of mistakes, they if they want me to kind of um, correct their pronunciation, then I do. But I don't spend a lot of time in my live streams correcting people's pronunciation unless they want me to, because I just want them to practice speaking. And when you practice speaking in a regular conversation, it is we do that and make mistakes at the same time. When you're learning English, you don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect when we speak English. So you don't have to try to be perfect. We just need to try to communicate your thoughts that are up here, make them come out of your mouth and talk. And if you make mistakes, it's okay. But eventually, you're gonna improve, and you're gonna make less and less and less mistakes. So my English corners are all about providing an English environment for people, also to build people's confidence as well. My English corners are in Beijing. If you want some information about the English corners, please send me a private message here on this app on Hello Talk. Please send me a private message, and I will share the details with you in a private message. I don't share the details in this live stream. So if you're in Beijing, or you're interested in traveling to Beijing at some point in the future, yeah, you're more than welcome to join us. Just let me know ahead of time, as soon as possible. If the English corner's on Sunday, don't send me a message Sunday morning and say I want to come, because you won't be able to. It's going to fill up by Friday. It always fills up before Friday. So if you don't let me know before Friday, then more than likely there's not going to be space. So they're very, very popular, and a lot of people like to come. And unfortunately, I don't have enough space for everybody to show up and that wants to come. I always have to turn people away. But anyway, that's okay. The English corners, again, are a great place that people can practice their English, meet new friends, and it also will build their confidence, because a lot of people come to the English corner and they say, you know what, my English is not very good. I don't think my English is very good. Is it okay if I come to the English corner? I'm like, sure, you're more than welcome. You can come. If you don't think your English is as good as maybe some of the other people's English, it's okay. You can come and listen. And then they come to the English corner and they're like, you know what, Todd, my English is better than a lot of theirs. So that really builds people's confidence, because a lot of Chinese people don't speak English to each other. So they don't really have an opportunity to compare themselves to other people. So they only compare themselves to me. And I'm like, if you're going to compare your English to me, you're always going to feel like your English is not good. So don't compare yourself to anybody but yourself. When you come to the English corner, yeah, you're going to hear other Chinese people speak English, and it's going to build your confidence, because you're going to be like, you know what? Actually, my English is pretty good. So it's going to really help with your confidence. Trust me. I've talked to several people who come to the English corner, and I hear it all the time. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining me tonight. It's time for me to say goodnight, because it is getting late, 11 o'clock, and I do have a little bit of work to do tonight before I do hit the sack. So I appreciate everybody joining me tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We had a wonderful live stream. I always love doing live streams, and I always, think about the live streams, after I finish them tomorrow, and I think about some of the conversations we had and some of the people that I talked to, and I always kind of critique, or I kind of criticize a little bit. I like feedback from people. I get a lot of positive feedback from people, in a private message about the live streams, how they like the live stream. And if you have any ideas for some future topics, feel free to send me a message if you have some ideas about some future topics that you would like me to discuss. Now, tomorrow night, I haven't chosen a topic yet. I'm kind of up in the air about that. I might just do a free talk and leave it wide open and let people talk about anything they want. So I kind of like to do those live streams sometimes where I don't choose a specific topic. I just leave it wide open. You can sing, you can dance, you can tell me some poems. If you want to tell me some of your favorite poems, that's great. It's up to you. Anyway, that'll be our live stream tomorrow night, starting at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. On Thursday night, start at 8 p.m. again tomorrow night. So if you didn't have an opportunity to chat with me tonight on stage, and you raised your hand all night, I apologize. I try to bring as many people up as possible tonight. please come back tomorrow night. And if you really have a special message for me, or you really, say, you know what, I've raised my hand for 4 or 5 nights and you haven't brought me up on stage, send me a message and let me know, and I'll try to squeeze you in. Okay, I'll try to squeeze you in and make a special effort to bring you up on stage if you've been here and I for some reason haven't noticed you're raising your hand. But anyway, I try to spread it around and bring up as many people as possible and give as a lot of people an opportunity, but sometimes it's not always that easy. So anyway, thank you again so much for joining me tonight.